We are your home for Hawaii's music. We are Kapa at 100.3, 99.1, and online at kapradio.com. Jazz and Ka'eo with you. And with us on the phone, special guest flying up through the freeway as we speak. Kamaunu Romero of Hawaiian Time.
Aloha.
How are you, my brother?
Hey, good morning, everybody on the Big Island. Mokupuni o Keawe, aloha no.
Hey, aloha. Oh my, are you on your way to work?
I'm on my way to work, man, and it's Oahu. I'm from Lanai, so I hate traffic, and this is my worst time of the day. But you guys, being on the radio with you guys, making me happy. Aloha.
Man, you know, I was so excited, brother, to get your email that you guys were recording again, and the surprise of getting a kind of revamped version of Hawaiian Time. Number one, bro, when did the first, of Kiss Me, when did Kiss Me come out?
So, Kiss Me, it was written, the original group, we were called Lanai Boys.
Okay.
And it was the four brothers and Kalani Benanua. And we were in high school when Kalani first brought it out. And I still remember in the corner of his yard, he sang it to us. And we just thought it was the most beautiful song. And my brother Louis and I, we tweaked it a little bit. And then we recorded it like 4 years later. I actually did it for Brown Bags at Kumeme Schools my senior year.
Okay.
And we only took second place, but Navaiho Luo was won first place. And they asked me if they could record it on their album. So I was like, no way, we're going to record it on ours. It's our song. And so we re-recorded it because it's been 25 years since its last release.
Yeah.
And we're not really a cover band. We've never been a cover band. We've always done our original music.
Yeah,
and so we wanted to make a cover. So we'll cover our own song. It's old already.
Right.
So we did it like a backyard style, really. But, just a deep pocket, grooving, happy. And I hope people will like it. And it'll bring back a lot of memories for the people who supported our music, back in the day.
Yeah, you know what? Now in the recording process and kind of revamping in the music business, big changes, from 25 years ago.
Oh, really, man? Before you had to sing on pitch. Now you can put some programs on.
Right. Yeah. Melodyne, cuz.
And before, our first couple albums too, how we did it was everybody plugs in and plays and record, everything one time. Where now it's, you can go track by track and
you can email. You don't even need to go to the studio sometimes.
Oh yeah, and that's the great part too. So what I did is I actually, we're actually doing quite a lot of things on this new project with some mainland options where this song was mixed and mastered. All of our songs will be mixed and mastered by top flight engineers.
Oh, right.
And so the quality you'll hear come true, especially with the next 4 or 5 songs that we will be releasing. We'll be releasing 2 singles, then an EP, and then we do have about 12 to 15 songs, originals that we are planning to release in the next 2 years, one by one.
Awesome. Now, are all 4 of you brothers living in the same area nowadays?
No, so when we initially moved to Oahu, it was only 3 brothers, and my oldest brother Louis would fly back and forth, and that's when Graydon Kelly, aloha to Graydon, he helped us through that transition period, and so one brother, Mahina, the drummer and bass player, moved back to Lanai about 15 years ago. So that's when everything slowed down for us.
I see.
But now that it's been, last year we was like, man, it's been 25 years, and really 20 years since our last major project. So we said, it's now or never. And we were actually supposed to come out several years ago, but my brother Louis, who sings Kiss Me, ended up with, coming down diagnosed with leukemia.
Oh.
And it was one of those things where he almost didn't make it. He was in the mainland for 5 months having treatment, and
wow.
It's been 5 years. May makes 5 years, so we're really blessed.
Oh, nice.
And
awesome.
one of the things that I'm so amazed with my brother is leukemia and whatever. He's 25 years later, he's singing that song in the same pitch. I don't know how he does it.
Right
wow.
Yeah, and I actually pitched it down. I made it a half step down, and he said, "No, I want it back up." I said, "No, it's too high, but our voices are lower now." And he's like, "No, I can." And I was skeptical, and he really pulled it off. And it's,
Yeah, his voice sounds the same, bro.
yeah, and in 1 year after he ended up having a stem cell transplant. He couldn't sing. He couldn't sing. And one of the worries that I had, this is a bad joke though, but his donor was my brother Kekai. And if you guys know Kekai is the Kolohe one, and he has a low voice.
Yeah.
So I was hoping that my brother Louis wouldn't get all his traits from Kekai, and he could still have my older brother's hole and stuff. But
Wow.
so far so good.
That's awesome. Hey, man, I just wanted to share. I remember I had some memories. Number one of the memories was because when Graydon left and when joined you guys, I took his place in Ehukai. And I remember we used to, and I don't know if you remember this, but you guys all stayed in one apartment, and a couple of times we came to Oahu and we borrowed your sound system.
Yeah.
And I remember you guys all were in like one small apartment, all five of you guys, I think, yeah?
That was one of the best years of my life, man. It was so fun. I graduated from college the semester before, but I told my dad, I just want to play music. So we played music full time for the whole year, and 4 bachelors. Graydon took that bachelorhood a little bit too far, if you ask me.
Right.
Yeah,
I remember the bachelor pad, but I think it had bunk beds in there and everything, man.
Oh, it was a commune for 4 crazy guys. It was so fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
so fun.
well, we're very excited that you guys are back in action. Looking forward to seeing you guys perform live again too. See when you guys gonna support the album with tours and stuff.
Yeah, we're planning it. We're looking forward to it. We were just on the Big Island a few months ago. Kalani Benenua, the original composer of the song, now lives on the Big Island.
Oh, okay.
And there was a fundraiser for him. He had renal failure, and so they're looking for a transplant for him. And so we were able to play on Waimea, and it was just so awesome. My ohana is from Kohala, Niuli on the Big Island, and we used to do a lot of visits there and a lot of parties and playing on the Big Island. We went to Ui Chilo for 2 years. And so, just the vibe of being back on the island and playing music was so awesome.
Right on.
Hey, real quick before we go, how is Mahina, bro?
Same thing. You know how some guys just don't change?
See, I was an intern with Mahina over at Wendell's.
Oh my God! So you know the country, man.
Right.
You can take the boy out of the country,
Exactly.
but you can't take the country out of the boy. That defines him to the T.
Exactly. Well, send him our aloha, bro, and we're very excited. Please, as soon as you get those other tracks, bro, send them over.
Hey, Mahalo, I know you guys been playing our music all these years, and God bless you guys.
Thank
as a
you.
musician, as a songwriter, that just from the heart. Thank you, mahalo, aloha, and God bless all you Big Island listeners, all our fans from before, and hopefully new listeners, the younger and next generation. Some original music from the island of Lanai. God bless you, aloha.